Yabba dabba, what the hell? Back to back stories. Back to back days. Man, I feel like this is I don't know. I feel like this is something that I could do every day, like daily uploads, which I can't do on my other channel. But on this one, I just like yapping. If you guys don't like yapping, you guys came to the wrong channel because this isn't just stories. It's really just me talking and just speaking what's on my mind. So, with that being said, click off the video if that's not what you want. But for now, we're going to tell a story about bonfires and the time that we were almost arrested. So, buckle up, grab your coffee, and listen to some yap sessions. So, growing up, we really didn't have a place to, like, do shit like, oh my god, cussing again, right off the bat, how dare you? We didn't really have places to do bonfires a whole lot. Like, we lived in the country. I probably lived in the country a good 50% of my life at this point. Some forcefully and unwillingly, which I wish I did, but damn it, did I? I don't know what that was about, my bad. That's for another story. I have another story about that. But my first bonfire was when I was... this could be completely wrong because I had one when I was younger, but completely forgot because I was young and didn't have that great of a consciousness yet. But yeah, man, am I just yapping? Can I just start the story? I'm already over close to 2 minutes in. Jesus, what am I doing? I'm gonna keep all of this in. I don't care. But whenever we moved out to my dad's new wife's house, she lived out in the country. Man, when I say out in the country, I mean out in the country. And we knew we were out in the country because when we tried to run away from that place, yes, we had multiple escape attempts. We couldn't figure out how to even begin. Like, it was so far out, just gravel roads for miles, that we would just be walking, like, we're never making it out of here. We might as well turn back around. I don't know why I'm talking about that. But yeah, that was when I was 12, 13. Yeah, that's when I had my first bonfire. We went out there the first time whenever she was still pretending to be nice. Also another story. But yeah, it was pretty chill, pretty nice. I was sitting there like, man, do I wish I had a cold beer. Don't know why the hell I was thinking this at 13, but, you know, okay, I'm getting pretty sidetracked. I'm going to get back on topic. She had pretty decent land, and we had bonfires out there every so often, and she had a pretty decent fire pit. And I don't know, there's something that's always captivated me. Like, I don't know if that was the wrong term for it. Bonfires always captivated me. Did I just say the same? Bonfires have always been so captivated to me. But yeah. From the very first bonfire that I ever had, I'm like, those are pretty nice. Like, I don't know. I don't want to get too, like, depressing. But there's not a lot of things in this life that make me happy. There's really not. Honestly, everything that surrounds me kind of seems fake or like a simulation or just not a life that I want to live. That's something about me, which I think I'll get into on another video that I'm going to make about my first relationship, is I am not a huge fan of the normal life. Normal life, oh my god. If I could pick, like, the thing I hate worst in this world, other than Hulk Hogan and Tom Brady, I hate normal life. I hate the concept of it. I hate the idea of it. Like, ever since I was young, I was like, oh my god, when I grow up, I gotta be someone. I gotta do something. Other than this 9-to-5 life, other than what everyone else does, the average Joe, I would trade anything to not live a life like that, which I will get into, like I said. So, like I said, not a lot of stuff really appealed to me a whole lot. That, not a whole lot made, my testicles tingle. Like, you know, I probably shouldn't have said that. I'm not editing it, I don't care. But ever since that first bonfire when I was 13 years old, I was like, this is no cuss words. This is freaking amazing. Like, I don't know. It was something. Yes, this is Yap Sessions. This is all over the place. My bad. Why does that doll look like that? Why is the skirt up? Oh, I don't like that. I need to throw that away. Ugh. The fucking dog brought that in here. What am I saying? Why am I still talking? Yeah, but there's something about a bonfire that just, I don't know. So peaceful. The ambiance. It made me feel, I don't know. I don't know the word that I'm looking for here. It made me feel kind of like, I guess what it would probably feel like on LSD. Another story too for another time. I guess that should have been in the last video, because that's when it happened, huh? Oh, I'm dumb. But I don't know. It just made my soul felt like it left my body. It just like entered heaven. I don't know. I feel like this is a little bit of a reach for normal people. It's like, what the fuck? It's just a fire. I don't know. It just makes me feel not sad, happy, like I'm in a different planet. Like, I don't know. So whenever that traveled on from whenever we left my stepmother's house into a different state, into our own homes, whenever I became an adult, this was way years later. Fast forward, by the way. I probably sounds so fucking stupid to anyone listening. If anyone's listening. I'm sorry. My bad. This is Yap Sessions. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Can I get to a point? I feel like these stories can be so much shorter. Like, if I just, cleared my mind for a second. And maybe even wrote a script, which I do not do for these. Which I kind of like to do. Because I honestly wouldn't be yapping. And I gotta say something. For the millionth different change in subject, I gotta say something. I really like just talking. I didn't know that until I started this channel and started doing it. But I really just like talking. I have more fun doing this than I do my main channel. Which I know just sounds kind of dumb. But I don't know. I know the other one gets more engagement. That's what everyone's used to me doing. But I don't know. This one, I feel like I'm just a little bit more passionate about. Because I didn't know how much I like just talking into a microphone until I started this channel. And I don't know. I just wanted to say that. So, if I can, I might start doing daily uploads on this. Because it honestly makes me unwind a little bit more. It makes me forget about everything else that's going on in my life. Just for a little bit. What's the point of getting to? Okay. So years later, when we got our own houses, when we became adults, we lived in the country. And we're like, well, let's have a bonfire. We made a bonfire pit in the field and had a bonfire. And it all started coming back to me because at this point, it was probably a couple years since my last bonfire. And it all started coming back to me. I was like, all of the problems I have in this life, all of my insecurities, all of my depression, all of my overthinking, it all goes away just for one night when I'm around that bonfire pit. I don't know why. It's maybe the music, and maybe my family that surrounds me, maybe. It's just the ambiance of the fire, just looking at it. Like, it all went away. I was like, we need to start doing this more. And boy, did we make a mistake doing that. Well, I don't know. Mistake? I don't know. So every Saturday night, me and my father and whoever else wanted to attend, we would make this a weekly occurrence, and I would even start saying, I would start saying the annual bonfire every single week, which annual means yearly. So that didn't make any sense, but I still said it because my dad thought it was funny. So I'd be like, this is the 7th annual bonfire, or whatever it was. And he was like, no, it's not. But I still said it anyway, which I thought was funny. Yeah, so I thought it was nice. I had a few bonfires, watching WrestleMania on the projector out there. Had a lot of wild nights, let me tell you. Staying up late, getting a little, intoxicated. Can I say that? I guess I could say that now, can't I? Oh, I can. Yeah, and, a few of the nights got wild. Also something I'm going to bring up in a future video, but that's where I met my soulmate, not current, but still lifelong. My first relationship. Great night. Something I'll always remember. Ah, man, am I just the yapper, dude? But yeah, I had a lot of great nights there. But that's not the point I'm trying to get to. All I'm saying is bonfires are great, man. I don't know why. I just keep saying this one. So more recently, I guess. Man, Father, if you listen or watch these videos, forgive me. A few months ago, I was invited to a bonfire in the middle of a country with a bunch of... Stretch it out. Let's try to change it up a little bit for the story. With a bunch of college kids. I was invited. Not going to specify by who. That don't need to be brought up. By a bunch of college kids. And I have no clue where this was. It was like a couple of towns over from where I live. It was late at night. I guess it was supposed to be a costume party, which I did not know until I left. They're like, oh, by the way, this costume party. I was like, huh? So I turned back around. They said, no, we really don't got to turn back around. I said, oh, I'm turning back around. And I turned back around, which I guess I already had the normal shit that I wore on. But I went and grabbed a clown mask. I had my more casual look on. The clown mask was for someone that was attending with me. But I had my normal clothes on, which is usually just jeans, a button-up, and my boots. So I was like, well, if they ask me, I'll just say I'm going as Rick Grimes. I don't know what I thought I was cooking with that one. Getting kicked out of the studio and back into the hood with that one. Anyways, so I get lost. Mind you, I have... Can I say this? Can I? YouTube? This is like my second channel. I still have another one. Do not look into which one it is. But do not kick me for saying this. But I already had a bottle mixed with cranberry juice and vodka. And this isn't just like a small bottle. This was like a big water bottle. Which I was drinking the entire way there, which was not smart. Would not recommend doing this. I probably will never do it again. Probably. Do not drink and drive. That's bad. But I was drinking that. Not a whole lot. Not enough to get drunk, but still, nonetheless. I don't know how many miles that was away. 30 miles or something like that. I was taking back roads too. I was confused. Didn't know what the party was. I was getting different directions told to me every couple of minutes. I was like, where the fuck am I going? This was the wilder, yapper of me. I've calmed down a little bit more these days. Trying to mature up a little bit. Anyways, we go to the middle of the country, back roads, not knowing where I'm at in the dark. 10 p.m. I was like, where am I? Finally find it. And let me tell you, this was in the middle of nowhere. It wasn't even on anyone's property. It was like, I don't even know. It was just the middle of a field. And let me tell you, there's like... My bad, guys. There's about 100 cars there. I'm not even making this up. And I was like, well, I thought this was like some small casual party. But goddamn, a whole lot of college students there. And mind you, I did not go to college with these people, so they didn't even know who I was. I just got invited by someone I knew. And I was terrified. I was like, what the hell? And they were all wearing costumes too, and I wasn't. I was like, well, this is not gonna end good. So I started absolutely downing that vodka, which, let me tell you, was a bad decision. Got out, and I started walking up to the first person I saw, because I was a little bit tipsy, because I was sitting in the truck for a while, letting that kick in, so you have confidence. They call it the drink of confidence. That's probably not what they call it, but I can't think of it right now. I'm just yapping, dude. And anyways, I started walking up to them, this random guy wearing a cow suit. I said, what's good, bro? And then the person that was with me, behind me, Because I started taking off. Whenever I get loose, and there's no stopping me. And he's like, "What are you doing? You don't know him? What are you just walking up?" And then I tried dapping him up too, and then we heard immediately. We weren't even at the party for that long. We just got out of the vehicle, started walking up to where everybody was, and we heard wee wee, and we said shit. Yes, we heard sirens. We're like, we just got here, man, and we're gonna get arrested too. I'm drinking. I don't know any of these people. But, yeah, the cops get there. They're like, everybody go! Because, of course, it wasn't even our property. Don't know how the hell the cops knew that there were people even there, which was kind of fucking disappointing. Oh, by the way, I gotta say, I'm using the same gameplay footage for this video because I am tired. I do not want to play video games. I don't want to get any more clips right now. So, if you guys don't like that I'm using the same gameplay clip from the last video, then you can suck it up or get off the video. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. Anyways, the cops get there. They're like, everybody gotta go, but no, wait, no, they didn't say but. This was a surprise for us. They said everybody needs to go. Get out of here. And I walk up. No. I'm lying. I'm 100% pulling this story out of my ass. That's a whole ass fucking lie. They said nobody can go. I'm lying. My bad. My fucking bad. I'm lying. My bad. They said nobody can go. Everybody round up. That's what they said. I don't know what the hell I was talking about. My bad. My memory wasn't working for a second. Jesus. They said everybody round up. I went up to the cop. I said, hey, can I leave? He said, nope. Round up with them. I said, I don't even know these people. I was just dropping someone off. I wasn't even here for the party. And my friend that was with me said, what are you doing? Stop talking to the cop like he's your friend. I was like, officer, I really don't know, man. Or I said, bro. I said something like that. I either said dude or I said bro. I remember this because the person that was with me called me out on it. Like, you can't say that to a cop. I was like, why? Which was weird to me. I still don't know why they said that. Because, I mean, you can 100% say dude or bro to a cop. They're not going to fucking arrest you for that. We all rounded up. And then they didn't even say nothing. They didn't say or do anything. They just waited a few minutes. And they said, okay, y'all can go. So I was like, okay. I was walking back to my truck. Same guy in the cow outfit, I guess, was parked right next to my truck in the middle of the field. And then he got in his car. He said, I'm sorry if I hit your truck on the way out. And then I started laughing because I obviously was a bit tipsy. And then I was like, wait, what? And then he said, yeah, bro. And then he got in his car. He left fine. Luckily, he didn't hit the truck. But thinking back, and I'm like, wait. He apologized in advance for it. I don't know. I thought it was funny, you know? Dude. Hey. Sorry, I'm yapping again. Yap sessions, guys. Yap sessions. Feel free to listen to this while working or something. Because that's what I've been doing recently. While working, I have my earphone in. One earphone. And I just listen to just people telling stories on YouTube, or if I could slip this in slowly onto Spotify, which I'm thinking about doing. Also for my music. Then you can find me there, probably at the same name, if I can get it up. I'll try to slip it in slowly on Spotify. Oh gosh, damn! My TV just fell and it looks like it broke. This is so unfortunate. I'm not even making this up, and I'm not even trying to be dramatic. And it clicked on Hulu on its own, but I can't see it. Yep, that's unfortunate. My TV broke. I'm going to have to go buy a new one. It just fell over by itself. That's very unfortunate. Fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let me just finish the story, then I'll figure out this TV thing. That sucks. I love this TV. Now I'm going to have to go buy it. God damn it. Anyways, I get in my truck. We start leaving slowly. But once we get to the end of the driveway, and the driveway was very long, let me tell you. Honestly, thinking back at it, why was the driveway leading to a field? What the hell? We get to the very end of there, but there was two cop cars waiting and stopping every vehicle that passed to see if if there was any underage drinkers or anyone that had alcohol in their system driving. And man, did I start panicking. I started panicking up a fucking storm. I said, oh shit, man, we're cooked, we're busted, we're dead, everybody. Good luck and prison with me. But then the person that I was with was like, dude, let's just switch spots until we get past the police, and then we'll switch back. I was like, well, yeah, that's actually a better idea than going to prison. So I switched spots with that person. They said, you're good to go, because they weren't obviously intoxicated at all. Anyways, we started driving down the back road. We get lost a few times, let me say for a while. Honestly, we couldn't find our way back home for a minute. So I turned on the GPS. I started following the GPS. The GPS led me. It was like, turn right, turn left, turn... You know, the usual stuff. And it's like, go straight. I start going straight. It's like, keep going, keep going, keep going. I turned my brights on because I couldn't really see. Looked around. Once again, we were in the middle of the field. We weren't even on a road. But we looked at the GPS. It says to keep going straight. I'm like, man, we're in the middle of a field. What do you mean keep going straight? And when I say we're in the middle of a field, I literally mean it. You look around, there's trees everywhere. It's like almost like we're in the middle of a forest almost. And instead of being scared, which we should have been, everyone in the vehicle just started cracking up. We're like, why did it tell us to go here? Ha 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 ha. What? I don't know. Pretty cracklandish if you ask me. And I don't know. That's kind of funny. I think I might have a video, but I'm not going to put it on the screen. Don't feel like looking. But I do have a video of that, maybe in the middle of a field. The GPS said to go there, which I just thought was absolutely funny. But eventually, I made it to a gas station where my truck wouldn't start for a while, but I eventually figured it out. But I don't know, I guess that's the story, maybe a little bit clickbait of this time we almost got arrested. Which I guess that might be a little bit clickbait, because I wouldn't say we almost got arrested, but we were close. Like they were stopping people, and we were probably about 6 cars behind, in line, whenever we thought to switch spots. But yeah, the moral of the story is I got invited to a bonfire in the middle of nowhere because I love bonfires, and bonfires, which I love so much, almost led to my demise because we went right into a trap. Because I'm sure one of those college students had beef with another college student. They're like, well, I'm gonna get your party shut down, ain't I? Little sis. Well, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But something like that. But yeah, that's the story of bonfires and the time we almost got arrested, I suppose. This has been Yap Sessions. I honestly like just yapping, honestly. Even if nobody watches these videos, I mean, it's still good for me because I get to talk about something and take my mind off of life for a little bit. So I honestly like it. But either way, thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much if you did. Bye. Love y'all.